Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the video. My name is Bradley, also known as the Swim Coach. Today we're going to be playing the Wells Fargo Championship at Quail Hollow. So on PGA Golf Road to the Masters, the Quail Hollow is the Wells Fargo Championship. It is currently right now the PGA Championship at Quail Hollow, so that's why I'm playing this course. We are in round number 2. We did a 2 under for the first round, and we are currently 7 shots behind the leader. We are currently tied 101st place. So yeah, so the leader shot a 62 to lead. So we've got a lot to do in this round. So let's show you that leaderboard. So there is that leaderboard where we stand after round number 1. And we're going to get in to round number 2. We're going to also change the mood. We're going to change the light. We're going to put our beautiful, beautiful color lights on.
And the PGA Tour.
And there we go. There's that little bit darkness as well.
FedEx Cup. Today from picturesque Quail Hollow, live second round coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship. But if we see more of what we
nice
yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday.
Definitely.
Russell Henley is the leader.
I know with the current PGA Championship, it's been having a bit of waterlogged beforehand, or a bit of rain, but hey. Okay, so we're going to fade this a little bit, then we can get around that little bit of a corner, I think. I'm going to try, because we've got the wind in our favour. We'll see if that works. Or we're going to end up in that bunker. No, that second bounce of that spin helped us out, so that's quite nice.
Frank, what's the player looking at here on
the wind is going to be across.
It's a short iron. We really want to check which side of the mound that the flag is today. And you do not want to be pitching your approach shot on the side of that mound.
See if I've overhit this or not. Yeah, I thought I was going to overhit it. We have a... Oh, it's just rolled off. We have a small little chip.
It on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance.
I think we'll have a little chip. Maybe just hit that little ridge and roll down. Let's just see if we can do that. Bit too light. I hit it a bit too light. Oh, that was a bit of a shame. 20, yeah, bad shot.
Really on that chip shot, it's a waste.
Well, I may just aim about there because I may aim dead straight actually. We'll aim slightly off to the right, just because of the start, and hopefully it brings it back in. What a read on the first hole.
And he'll stay at 2 under.
It's fine.
You really like a
got to get it up there.
That challenges you in so many different ways. And here's a good example at Quail Hollow. That first hole, well, it was a dogleg to the right. The second, it's a dogleg left. So
left, yeah.
He's asking you to move the ball in both directions, and we know you're up to it.
I think we've got to try and, first thing is to make the cut. That's all we've got to try and do, make that cut.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot.
You know what? I think we do that because we've got the wind and we've got the elevation. I may like that, but it's still going to be a bit too short. Might have judged it a bit wrong. It's a big 76 foot part.
By 1/4 inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
What? It's probably about there. If I get within, say, 6 foot of the hole, I'm all right. I'm short putt. That's annoying.
Yeah, you
But
see so many of these long putts like that.
I will
come up
take
short.
that
It's
70-foot
hard
putt.
to hit the ball much firmer.
Yeah. Aim there. Just got it.
Yeah, well done. That's in for
Back,
par.
back pars. I'll take that. Start off at Quail Hollow. We drop one position.
Frank, asking the players to hit some quality shots.
We've got to make sure we get that.
Is no different.
Exactly. You get a dogleg right, then you get a dogleg left, and now you get a straight.
We get a straight one, but the wind.
One bunker on the right side. It's 320 yards to get past that bunker. Needless to say, it needs to be avoided. But then the second shot's played downhill.
Slightly off to the left. Hopefully we can spin back into the centre a bit.
Just what you
Says
want at
a
this
bit.
point in the
That's
round.
what we want.
Trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
We aim a bit past the hole, or maybe one more, maybe about there. If that works, backspin it a bit. Full spin, yeah. I changed that spin at the last moment. Yeah, I didn't want it to roll off the green.
Well thought out, pitched the ball short, saw the corridor up there, lets it bounce up on the green, and now a putt inside 10 feet.
No, that's going to miss right.
Thought I had to add a bit more into it.
By the wayside.
I was close.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. We're now at our first par 3 at Quail Hollow, the 167-yard fourth. Cover the 3 bunkers guarding the front. Hold that green. You'll be putting for birdie.
Well, I may go the 8 iron. Because of the wind. Slightly off to the left. Sorry, right. Spin down towards the hole. Kind of take that a little bit. I think we could have probably got a little bit closer.
We turn to Notability the third for this look at birdie.
Slows down at the last moment.
He's gonna have to exercise some caution. Slightly downhill with right to left action in it.
Yeah, I thought I had to aim a bit more.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play.
I've been off on this course.
Maybe a little too cautious there, but very understandable.
Aim to the right of the cup and go straight in.
Okay, that one
That's fine.
It's a par here at 4.
But we do need to make a birdie run.
Right where he is.
Let's see what the projected cut is.
449-yard fifth.
It will tell me in a second.
Crucial here is to split those 2 bunkers.
I think I'll split those 2 bunkers.
Right at the dog leg to the right. If you're able to do that, good chance to make a birdie.
Let's cut 4 under. 4 under. I'm going to try and see what the wind helps me here.
No problems there.
Nice bounce. 316. We'll take that.
So from right around the middle,
The wind's going to now be in our favour, so we can probably drop down 1 club. Maybe 2. Maybe not. Something probably about there. Yeah, could have probably gone a little bit further,
Just not
but
quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
the read at the moment is not.
Side as he'll try to get this one close.
I'm going to say almost dead straight. Let's just probably go about there. Maybe not, because of the start. Too far to the right.
Right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay right where he is.
We need to hit that comeback.
Now to the longest part
Now,
of the golf course. It is
9 shots behind. 9 shots behind.
Three's a good score here.
It is. I know that green looks quite big, protected by the bunker in front as well as the one over the back of the green. But often what happens is once you come out of those shooter trees
Like
and
this.
start to go on the downhill portion of this hole, you can actually get some cross breezes that just sort of blow through across the top of the green. And often that takes the ball out of the sky, and it can easily come up short.
I'm not liking this. See if we...
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either.
It's not in a
Set
terrible
up in the
spot.
short grass.
Little chip. Oh. And then use the slope as well. Probably because of it a little bit more harder.
I think I'll be fairly
But
pleased with that, Frank. What do you
I'll
think?
take that.
Certainly do. It was so good.
Definitely take that. We're going to aim to the edge of that cup. And hopefully it's the middle. I think it does.
For par here at the 6th,
Nice.
and he'll remain right where he is. All right, so coming off that tough 249-yard par
249? 246 on here.
Get one back at the reachable 7th. It's a par 5 at 546 yards.
Take the power off. Touch. I've just gone drive and normal, no power boost. Because the spin then, I can have it up a bit more high on this one.
Yeah,
And the
nothing to
bounce and the
fault
roll will
there. Balance,
take it.
follow through,
337.
and start to this
Nice.
well
But
within
this is the one where we
range.
got to look at of
Down
the
to par 5.
hole. I think we just aim right on the edge of the bunker. Yeah, I thought I could have probably gone one club length down. Don't roll off, don't roll off. Big old putt.
That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well.
It's
You
a
could
big
see
old
the
putt.
reaction of that ball when it hit the
57.
green, landed so softly.
57-foot putt. I've got to go wide. I'll go wide. Look at downhill as well. I did aim too far wide. Okay. It's fine. Fine. I just had to judge it.
Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
We'll take our first birdie of the round. There we go.
Here at the 7th. And he's going to need to keep it going, as that is going to move him back within one shot of the cut line here on this Friday.
Hopefully this now starts the ball rolling. This is a hole I could drive if the wind's in my favour.
Get to the green. Is it a good idea?
We're going to find out very, very quickly, but I love the moxie, though. I mean, the fact that people want to try and do this, that's what this game's all about. Give it a go. Laying up gets you nothing.
Quiet. Too short. And you got that
I'd
uphill.
like to see that one again.
I'll take it. Maybe a
So a big drive. and
Maybe a
not
flop
much
shot?
needed to carry here for his second.
flop shot's reasonable. May have to do a higher flop shot. That is lovely. 5 foot from the hole. Nice.
A 6-footer now for birdie.
But aim at the edge of the hole, that left-hand side. Back to back birdies. Get in there.
Now at 7 and 8. And that's going to help his chances to play the weekend.
Ooh.
As currently, he's hovering right around.
I'm on that cut line, but this
again, good flow.
still got 10 holes.
So coming off that drivable par 4 8, we now arrive at a super long par 4. It's the 9th, and it's 505 yards. You're not driving this one.
No, we're not. But the wind is going to help us. Well, it's actually in our favour. It's I'm short. It's behind us, so it's not going to go that far. But
You can't drive it much better than that. That's
278.
pickup of the tee,
Not that.
right down the middle. He'll be
Now
factoring
the
in
wind's
this breeze
right
in his face as he sets for a second.
in our face. So I think we actually do go about here. I hope the wind gets us enough. Enough. Oh, what a
Just think about it. You got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it
Get in
inside
there.
5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Now for the putt. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Get in there.
As can be, it's a tap-in
3
break.
on the bounce.
And that is going to finish off a 3 under front side as they go out.
Get in there.
2.
Up to 29th overall.
The longest hole.
Get in there.
592-yard par 5. Fairly
How are we going on the big one?
That fairway bunker on the left. And let
It
it
can be done. Well, it can be done in 2. If you get the right. I know I'm aiming for the bunker. But we should go over this. Yeah. We bounce.
flowing really well right now.
341.
Another solid tee
What
shot.
a shot. Okay. Our approach. I think we should go iron off. Let's see. Or iron, hopefully the arm off to the right. I mean, off the crowd, off the crowd, off the crowd. In the rough.
2 shots around this green is always good. Now, for a little
Dang.
CBS, perhaps a 3rd shot on this par 5. Get one close, maybe make 4.
No spin back. That's fine. A little chipping in.
Blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
About there because it's uphill. Almost chipped it in.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right
We'll
there.
take it.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So that's in for par to start.
That's
this
fine. I
outside.
could have probably got
That's going to be good enough.
a birdie there or something like that, but hey,
Next up, the
we're getting that little lie, so it's fine.
11th, slight dog leg to
Fine.
the left. Carry the corner to
Sorry,
avoid
the camera just went a little bit blurry there.
Great look at the green.
Now, this one we can probably go round and draw this ball, and hopefully we can get extra distance. Around those bunkers, line up. That nice little bounce down that little hill a little bit.
As that is safely into the fairway.
That is lovely.
From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
151 yards left. Pin sitting back right.
Maybe short. You know, just take that, I think.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Almost dead straight.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie.
I'm going to call it dead straight, I think. Or maybe just slightly. Go for it.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by.
Oh, just so close. And that is what's been happening on the first round and the. We've always been that close to the hole. I'm almost judging those putts.
Par 4 12th hole is pretty to look at, but you can't stare at it too long, Frank, because it demands all of your attention.
Very much a corridor of a par 4 down there. I don't think you have to hit driver down here. You see a lot of players in the tournament, they'll only hit 3-wood, just find the fairway. Ball will kick a little bit to the right. The reason why you don't want to miss this fairway or miss with the trees is because this green is built up and it has the 2 bunkers that narrow the front entrance. So a fairway you must find.
I'd take that fairway shot. Nice.
Well, this is a challenging second shot here to the par 4 12th.
It's almost like 2 greens, Rich. That ridge that goes through the middle about the halfway point, 18 to 20 yards. Anything over that will kick on, and anything short of that runs back to the front.
Stay. Get in there.
Just needed that little bit more. I know it's 10 feet, but come on, I want it a little bit closer.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie.
That last foot.
Okay, that'll help the cause.
Gets in there.
Birdie here at number 12. And that could be an important one as he'll move a couple shots clear of the cut line. All right, here's the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow. It is the 208-yard 13th hole. Up next, the first par 3 on the backside here at Quail Hollow, 208-yard 13th.
So we're 2 ahead of the cut.
Left, and a chance at
Quite
birdie
nice.
is yours.
Don't like. I'm not liking this, but I decided to go down clubs, but I would gone off to the get good spin though.
And that one not on the green.
It's a shame.
Not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
May have not had to do the spin,
to save
but
after that beautiful flop shot.
take it.
Trouble there at one stage.
Aim to just off the right of the cup.
Yeah,
Good
that's
enough.
Well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Here's another chance.
16th place. We've just gone up the leaderboard. Now this is one where we can is it fade? Oh, we can draw it.
You're launching him a long ways. How about this par 4?
I'm being risky here. It didn't work.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So you see where this wound up. Just a short pitch for his second.
What about chip? Actually? There, which is full whack. Let's go for it. Stop. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. I just thought it was at the last moment. I may drop a shot here.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by.
Fine.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is.
It's all right.
15th hole, the par 5 is 577 yards, and a chance here to really turn the momentum in your favor.
You're right, Rich. Very much a swing hole because eagles are in play, 6s and 7s are also in play. Requires a long tee shot. You could say that on any par 5, but a long one downhill is going to go even further. And then if you've got the ability to hit your second shot very, very high, if you can do that, you can carry the front bunker, and then you start to bring eagle in play. But with a tee shot or with a second shot,
it's all right. But
6s, 7s, anything's in play.
This is the one where I'm a bit. Curl it. Get in there. On the green in 2.
Pretty happy with that one on the green in 2, but a long ways. Frank, he'll need to refocus immediately because that's not a guarantee. 2 putts from that distance.
Exactly, Rich. No
I may
time
just
to
aim about
celebrate
here.
now. Grind on that first putt. Get it inside
If I
that magic circle.
get in with a certain distance, I'm all right. Oh!
That is a really good
Oh.
putt. Throw out the anchor right near the hole.
So
That is
close.
well done. So now eyeing this one for birdie.
Oh.
And that one finished off.
So close, but we'll take that.
And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead. Here it is, folks, the Green Mile, one of the most daunting finishing stretches in the game. It begins with a 506-yard par 4 16th, a dogleg to the right, demanding a draw on the second shot to take on the water. Missed the green right, and it is a treacherous downhill shot to a green that runs away to the water. Good luck.
I'm being risky. I'm being risky.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend.
333 yards. 333, lovely.
Now note his second from the fairway.
He is right on the number. 140 yards to the front, 157 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
This could be a good one.
I always looked inside that 15 feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be
is a good,
shot. So in my
good
book, that's a good
shot.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie.
Oh,
Finishing strong.
we'll take that.
Birdie's now at 15 and 16. And he's going to get to within 2 shots of the lead now as he moves to 6 under par. As if 16 wasn't hard enough, now you take a look at this 190-yard par 3 17th, almost entirely over water to that green. Take a deep breath, refocus, and hit a shot.
Risky. But we made it. Oh.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Foot. We'll take that. Again, aim to the corner of the hole and just
Yeah, that's a good
okay.
putt. It is easy
Nice.
par here at 17. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead.
We've come from
Here we go, the par 4 18th, the final 494 yards of this green mile.
in a lot. That's quite nice.
Is it, Frank?
No, and the decision you have to make on the tee as well, Rich. You can see the stream all the way down the left side, plus the bunker on the right. So the decision is, do I hit 3-wood or something just short of the bunker?
Go driver.
190 yards. Or do I have a club that can go 320 to the narrowest part of the fairway? So, fairway, longer shot, risk.
219,
shorter shot,
not 7.
decision.
Reasonable.
Final approach shot of the day here at 18. Frank, what's the key?
A nice high shot that just holds from that left side would be perfect.
I think that
But
it's going to be
so hard to
short.
get the ball all the way
I
back
didn't want to go
because the
long.
shot is played
Or maybe not,
slightly
actually.
uphill,
I don't know.
Nearly 3/4 of a club.
I'll take that bounce and spin.
No
Clean
problems
foot.
there. Really good
Lovely.
approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Chance now for another birdie.
Last
He
second.
seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Thought it was going to, yeah, just break at the last second, and it didn't.
Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last.
But we're taking
And
8
this will
under
be even better than yesterday's total.
overall.
It is a second round, 65.
We've gained a lot,
for
so
our featured
we were
golfers,
101st.
on to the weekend. Who knows if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number. See
And
what
there we are,
happens.
we're tied
There's such a
18th.
fine line, Rich, between
Tied
playing well.
18th.
You're not struggling, but just
So-
mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change.
That's what we've got to look at.
Flip birdies early, pop a long one in, then all of a sudden you're off and running.
But for now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. It'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye from now.